Hello, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Miss Warren. From what I read in your record, your name is it pronounced Charlie?
Yeah, Shirley's friend.
Okay. So what kind of brings you in here today?
Well, I got court ordered to set up a CPS plan with my kids. They've gotten taken. I don't understand why, because I'm on opiates, but it's for pain. I got prescribed this pain because of a wreck that I was into about a few months back, and I've been taking them as prescribed for pain. So they decided, since I sleep all the time, but my kids are very well taken care of. I work, 45 hours a week to take care of 3 kids on my own. They're fed. I may not be awake when I'm home because, again, I work 45 hours a week and I just need something for the pain that I'm in.
Got you. So you don't really think that you need to be here? Is that what you're kind of saying?
No, not at all. Like, I'm a good mom.
Mm-hmm.
At least I feel like I'm a good mom.
All right. So what? So you are just here, like you said. You said you have an open case plan.
Yes.
It's an open case plan. Okay. Well, can you tell me a little bit about some other ways that, or like supports in your life that's been helping you with the kids, and why you think that you shouldn't be here?
I have some friends that help me. My parents not really are in the picture, but they are supportive of me. They don't agree with how I'm coping with my pain. But I do have friends that come over and make sure that I'm okay. Sometimes they'll help cook, my kids' dinner and things like that, help with homework.
Got you. Okay. So how do do you know how your kids feel about this?
No, not really.
Okay. So you're saying to me that, you are here because you're court ordered. You don't really want to be here, and I understand that. And so your kids have been taken away, and you do take these opiates. What is it like? What does that look like for you? Like, is that daily? Do you have to use it all the time, or?
Yeah, it's pretty much have gotten to where I'm taking them daily.
Got you. Okay. So let me see here. So if you were to try to get off of the opiates, how do you see any challenges in doing so? Do you think that you could just quit those?
I mean, it's a possibility, but I'm just in so much pain. I need them.
Got you. Would you be willing to maybe try and look into some different types of coping skills instead of taking the opiates?
I don't know. It's a possibility.
Okay. So let's see. So how ready are you to make changes? Like, on a scale of 0 through 10?
I want to for my kids, but I don't know. It's just the pain that I'm in. I want to. A 5, maybe 4 or 5.
5? Okay, so with that being said, if it's a 5, what makes it not be lower than that?
I guess it's the pain that I feel that's kind of a distraction for me.
Okay, and so so I see, from what I can tell so far, you have the open case plan, but you aren't against completely trying to receive help to make some changes in your life that would impact you and help you maybe try and get your kids back.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know anyone who's actually had to or done this and overcame it? Like someone who else in your life or someone that you know that's been able to get over, we'll say, get over an addiction or even just going through like a case plan like this before?
Yeah, there are some family members, and then there's some support groups that I've heard about who has been successful.
Okay. So, Miss Charlie, what I can tell is that, it sounds like you're really strong willed and you are willing to make positive changes to try and get your kids back. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, how would you like to see your services and treatment plan go with me?
I'd like to possibly get to where I'm not as needed on the medicine that I am, and be able to cope better possibly, so that I may and indeed get my kids back.
Okay. So there are several things that we can look into. So, for one, of course, we have services here, but there are also many different resources that I can provide you too. It sounds like, with your open case plan and everything, and trying to get your kids back, I'm sure that CPS has given you a list of different things to do and things you need to kind of like look into for yourself. So we have a couple different resources. Are you familiar with, because I see here in your file, they've written down for me that you're a single mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then as of right now, how do you provide financially for your kids?
Like I said, I work 45 hours a week, sometimes more.
Okay. And then with the opiates and everything, is that something that's, not really an issue, or does it get in the way financially at all?
No, I wouldn't say really. But then again, yeah, maybe.
Okay, so that's something that definitely we maybe need to work on to try and get you to try to get your kids back to provide you more of a financially stable situation.
Yeah, that's a good possibility. Yeah, I can try
Okay.
that.
So we can definitely look into some other resources too. There's like different things like SNAP benefits, and there's I don't know if you receive any services like through KTAP or anything like that. And TANF, because I know you said you're a single mother. I know I'm not going to ask right now. We'll do that in our next session or later in some paperwork, how if the father is involved. But for me, like, I can really tell that you want to do some changes. You really do love your kids. I know that's one of the main priorities to getting your kids back right now. I'm sure, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so with that being said, some other things that we can do here include like different others, like you can of course have services with me. I do think that maybe you would benefit from one of our group sessions. That also we have I think we actually have one that is for single mothers. So there's a couple different programs and groups that you can maybe look into. We have like groups where people who are dealing with different substance issues. Now they might not just be just on opiates and everything, but there are different. It's like it's an all-female group, which is sounds like something that you would be interested in trying to do.
Like I said, I'll try anything to get my kids back.
Got you. Okay. So overall, it sounds like we definitely want to get some help with our financial situation and trying to get our kids back. Is there anything else you need to maybe talk about, or? No? Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to fill out some more paperwork, like I said, and we'll try to get you some more resources. I actually have different pamphlets and information I can provide to you, and I'll give you those resources to the SNAP and TANF and everything for you. I think that would definitely help. And then we will try and get your treatment going, and just sort of, work on this case plan together. Try to find. I'm here to help you, and I want to thank you for coming in today, and definitely want to try and help you the best that we can. Okay, and then I guess that it concludes our session. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, that you've been great. Thank you so much. You've been really supportive of me.
Okay, so I will set us up for another session. What do you think about this time next week? And kind of go over more of our options and things like that.
Yeah, that should be fun. That should be pretty.
All right, well, thank you so much, Miss Charlie, for coming in. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and I wish all the best for you, and I am so glad that we've gotten to talk today.
Thank you, Miss Warren.
All right, thank you.